Hello besties, come along with me as we create this original coral set for our customers. Welcome to Beads by Titi. To recreate this beautiful bead, we need our gold accessories in different size. You can get them sorted out. You need your bamboo bead, you need the original coral bead. Because our beads are not in the same shape, for you to know your original coral, it is not always smooth like the stick coral. Then the bamboo coral has different sizes and shape. So to recreate this beautiful design, we need to select the coral bead, that is the bamboo bead, of the same sizes on both sides for the left hand side, because for this design we'll be using 3 by 3 steps with a gold bead. So the accessories we'll be putting in the front too, we select them. So the next thing to do is to use your fishing line. I'm using 0.70 because it's thick enough for this heavy bead. You insert your big bamboo bead into it, pick your accessories, the smallest unit, put it on the left hand side and insert another one on the right hand side of the fishing line. Then you pick your gold accessories that you have sorted out, put one on the left hand side and put the other one on the right hand side. Make sure that you insert it to the other O of the gold accessories. Then make sure that it is in the middle. Then you pick the bamboo bead, you insert it there. You pick another bamboo bead, you insert another bamboo bead into the right hand side fishing line, and the third one, insert it into the fishing line. Make sure that you are putting it in the right holes of the bead. After doing this, you pick the next fishing line, that is the right hand side. Pick the sorted bamboo bead that you have picked again, insert the first one, pick another one, insert it into the bead, and then after doing that, you pick the next bamboo bead, insert. This is the design we have. So the next thing to do is to pick our bamboo bead again, because this time we need to put our gold accessories into it. You pick your gold accessory balls, pick on the left hand to insert it into it. Sometimes it might be difficult for you to put on the gold balls. Then the next thing to do is to pick your original coral bead, insert one on the left hand side of the fishing line, insert the other one on the left hand side of the fishing line. Hey besties, please, if you are still watching my video to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button, like and leave a comment so that YouTube will be able to push my content to other subscribers like you. Thank you. Then you pick your bamboo bead again. Don't forget, we are picking them in threes. Sort them out so that you won't be looking for the size of each bead for the left hand side and the right hand side. This process makes sure that both on the left hand and the right hand side, the beads are not so different. As we know, like I said in the beginning of the video, bamboo beads are shapeless, so you have to sort it out. This is it. Pick them in threes when you're sorting them out. So the next thing to do is to arrange the bamboo bead like you have seen in the video. Pick the first one, insert it in the fishing line on the left hand side. Pick the next one, insert it on the fishing line on the right hand side. Then you pick the next bead. We are trying to see the bead that is looking almost alike on the fishing line. Insert it into the fishing line. Hey besties, if you're still watching my video to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button to like my video so that YouTube will be able to push my content to other subscribers like you. Thank you. Then you pick the third one, the third bamboo bead, insert it in the fishing line, pick the last one for the other one, insert it into the fishing line. Make sure that you are putting it into the right holes of the bead. After doing that, the next thing is to pick your gold balls, insert it into the fishing line, sometimes it might look tedious for you to put it, but you just have to be very careful and patient with the insertion. Sometimes if difficult, you can just use the scissors to cut the end that is no longer straight. Hey besties, if you're still watching my video to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button, like, and leave a comment so that YouTube will be able to push my content to other subscribers like you. So now, after inserting the gold balls into the fishing line, the next thing for us to do is to check if we are putting the beads together on the same points. Again, you have to pick your original coral bead. This time you are putting one on the left hand side of the fishing line and the other on the right hand side of the fishing line. Then the next thing we have, you check your bead. The next thing you do is to make sure that you are working on the same pattern both for the left hand side and the left hand side. Hey besties, please, if you are still watching my video to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button to like and leave a comment so that we're able to interact together, and also make sure that YouTube push my content so that YouTube subscribers like you. Now the next thing for us to do is to pick our gold balls, insert it on the right hand side, put it on the left hand side too. This is what we have. So the next thing to do is to sort out another bamboo bead. Don't forget, we are trying to pick the same shape of bamboo bead both on the left hand side and on the left hand side of the fishing line. Now, after doing this, pick your bamboo bead, insert it on the left hand side, pick another one of the same size. Now you insert it on the fishing line too. Then don't forget that we are working on three bamboo beads, each on each side, both on the left hand side and on the right hand side. The next thing to do is to insert the next bamboo bead on the left hand side, and also insert another bamboo bead on the right hand side of the fishing line. Be careful when inserting, sometimes it might look difficult for the holes to pass in. Then this is it. You pick another bamboo bead, insert it into the bead. Sometimes you have to change the bead because they are not of the same shape. See, trying to put the fishing line that is looking almost the same with the one on the left hand side, because the bamboo bead, don't forget I said, is not always of the same shape and size. Hey besties, please, if you are still watching my video up to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on my subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. By so doing, you are telling YouTube to push my content to other subscribers like you. Thank you. We are still in this essence. That's why I said selecting the fishing line is very essential for us. This is it. Insert it. Pick another bamboo bead. Insert on the left hand side too. And clear for the right hand side. Insert another bamboo bead into it. Make sure that you are putting into the right hole of the bead. This is what we have. You can check it on a big bead stand to check if what you are doing is fine, or you arrange it. Then you continue again. After this, you try to insert the bead again. You check this time around. Then you can just check the bead on a bead stand. This is the bead stand beside it. You adjust the bead that is needed for you. This is it. You put it on the bead stand to check if it is enough for that client. This is what we have. In this video, this bead is not as long as the customer wants it, so you continue with the insertion of the bead. This is what we have as the finished work of the bead. So here I decided to add extra bamboo bead at the end. This is depending on you. Some people want their bead like that. Add as extra bead as you can, but don't forget that whatever bead you put on your left hand side, the same size you should also try and put on the right hand side. Hey besties, please, if you're still watching my video to this point, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button to like, share and leave a comment. By so doing, you're telling YouTube to push my content to other subscribers like you. Thank you. This is it. At the end of it, I inserted the small balls. This is the hook, the single hook for this kind of bead. Don't forget, anytime you want to tie your bead, you pass back the hole into the hook, then you pick the last bead there and pass the bead back. You do the same thing for the right hand side and the left hand side of the bead. Pass it back into the hole, pick it again and pick the last bead there. Then you can tie very firmly. Make sure that the bead is firm enough for you. Then after doing that, this is the finished look of the bead, original bamboo bead. Thank you for liking, subscribing and making YouTube to push my content. This is the finished work for the customer. This is the earring with the bracelets. Thank you for watching. Until then, I remain your host. See you in my next episode. Bye.